Hello everyone. So I want to tell you about a story, and I was trying to type it up, and I didn't think it made a whole lot of sense. So I thought maybe if I did a blog, I'd be able to do it better. I'm not at my house, in case you're seeing stuff in the background. Um, so it's not my house. So let me tell you what happened. So I have TimeHap, which is an app on my phone, and I have my Facebook entered, my Instagram entered, and I think that's it. And what it does is that if you click it, it'll tell you that you posted a year ago, 2 years ago, 7 years ago, whatever um, memories that have happened. And ironically, I was looking up today's, and this is a good story that I thought would be fun to share with you guys. So, the way that my hand controls work on my van, I have to. I'm gonna give you a little side story first. I have to push forward to brake, pull back to gas. But this is the arm I use. So that is my whole arm. I think Michael measured it. The reach. Sorry about the phone. The amount that I can reach is 7 inches from my tip of my hand to my reach. So I don't have a lot of room of reaching. So if I have to brake really hard, it's difficult for me. I can do it in an emergency, but this situation happened. So that's kind of the backstory. So Grandma Colleen, which I've mentioned in my videos, which is not a biological grandma to Maven, but she has kind of been adopted as Grandma Colleen because she's an awesome person, and she's amazing with Maven, and she has done a lot for us, and so she's Grandma Colleen. And she is actually a longtime friend of mine. She was my nurse when I was a child at Shriners Hospital, and I would get my burn treatments, and she would be my nurse. And then anytime she had a break, she'd just come and sit in my room and talk. And about 7 years ago, she always said she wanted to come to Idaho, and finally, about 7 or 8 years ago, she finally did come. And then we got really close after I got pregnant. Or after I had Maven, she was just awesome for us. She would come down in the baby times when I was struggling with a fracture or sickness or whatever the situation was. She would come down from. She lives in the Salt Lake area, Salt Lake City, Utah area, and she would come down and stay with us and help take care of Maven and help take care of me, and she's just been awesome. So anyways, we were visiting Michael's parent or stepdad. We were visiting Michael's dad and stepmom, but before we went to them, we met up with Grandma Colleen, me and Maven. Then Michael went to a jitsu tournament that he was gonna watch so that you could see it for the first time. Hi Maven, do you wanna come say hi to the camera?
What did it say?
Do you wanna come say hi to the camera? Say hi, camera.
I don't know her name.
It's my camera. You're just saying hi because I'm doing a video.
Hi, camera.
What are you watching?
I lost herself.
Is it good?
Mhm.
Is Daddy awake with you?
Mhm.
Is he hanging out with you?
Mhm.
Okay, well, you go have fun with Dad. I'm going to make this video, okay? What you drinking?
Juice.
Juice.
Mhm.
Is it yummy?
Mhm.
It's peach juice from Tijuana. Anyways, so me and Maven went with Grandma Colleen to a children's museum, and it was fine. We had fun. There was something that happened, and Grandma Colleen would correct me, but I can't remember exactly. But something like he cried and threw up, or something. It was terrible. Or someone had diarrhea. Anyways, he cried in that, I think, in like a jungle gym thing that was in there. So that happened before this. And I'm telling you, stuff happens to me when it's like, hey, how did that happen? It happens to me. So this is just my life. And I've kind of accepted it. I laugh. I shake it off. I might cry a little at times. but it just bad stuff happens, and I attract it somehow. Anywho, so we were doing that, and then we were leaving. We parked in a parking garage, which is normally not an issue for me, as long as I can find a handicap spot, get my trailer out, fine, we have the van. But when you leave, you had to go up a steep hill, and then there was a gate. This is where I couldn't type it well. It didn't make sense when I was typing it, so we're doing a video blog. So you had to go up the hill, and then there was a gate there to let you out, the parking garage. And you had to gas, so you'd have to gas to get up the hill, but then you'd have to brake to get the gate to stay, to open. That I couldn't. I couldn't be fast enough, and efficient. I was either going to hit the gate, or I was going to roll backwards into the clouds behind me. So it was a nightmare. What ended up happening was I finally was able to back out. Grandma Colleen tried to push the buttons so I could drive out, and then she was going to get back in the car, but that didn't work. Cars weren't getting out of my way, and she was telling them you gotta move. She's not safe. This is not a safe situation. She's probably gonna hit your car, or she's gonna hit the gate. It was bad. And cars were being kind of silly about it. They were not being cooperative. But she finally got them to move for me. And Grandma Colleen is awesome in advocating for me. And she doesn't see a lot of the negatives that I face on a daily basis. And so when she does it, she's really sensitive. Not sensitive, that's not the right word. She cares a lot about me, and it really affected. She was teary-eyed that it was such a bad experience. It made me feel loved and touched. But she, we ended up having to get help from the parking garage police. I don't even know what they were. And let me just go back and say that they were handsome. Now, I know I'm married, but I have always been crazy. It will never change. I don't act on it, but if I see a cute guy, I make it known to whoever's with me. I don't tell the guy. I don't be stupid. I just tell whoever's with me, and they laugh, and it's funny. But, so that happened. The guys came, and they couldn't get it either. They couldn't get the situation. So they ended up having to get the cars that were in my way to move. And then I had to go out another way that wasn't steep. But it was so scary because I had no control. I had no way of keeping the situation safe. Maybe it was in the back seat. I didn't have another car. We could put him in. It was scary. And I didn't have a lot of ability to, handle the situation. Because, I was in the car. And when a parking garage, I can't just get out of my van and just tie someone. So, thank God Grandma Colleen was with us. But, yeah, that's what happened. It was quite the experience. And my phone popped up and said, funny, crazy story happened. And I just said, parking garages and children don't match and steep hills, blah, blah, blah. And it just made me laugh. And a year later, I can look at it and smile. Then I don't know that I could. Maybe I was crying in the background because I was freaking out. Grandma Colleen was nervous. And, yeah, so funny story now. Not funny then. And we left Grandma Colleen and was so grateful she was with us that day because she saved the day. Because I sure as heck couldn't. I probably, looking a year later, would have got pulled back as much as I could and put right in the car. And then I would have probably just called 911 and said, I'm in this parking garage at this museum. I don't know what to do. So that's probably what would have happened. Because I was no way to tell the car. It's yeah. So, no one got hurt. I didn't fracture bone my elbow, on my arm, this long bone. I'm terrible with bone names. You'd think with someone with a bone condition that I would know all these bone names, but I'm terrible. I think I don't even know. I'm going to say femur, but that's your leg bone. Don't know. When I break a bone, I say, this hurts. This hurts. I don't use the correct names. So, that's just part of me. But, I didn't break a bone, but my arm did hurt for the rest of the day, and I made Michael drive the rest of the trip, I think. Because I was like, I'm not driving! And the nice thing about my van is I can switch the seat over, and other people can drive it, so that's what we did.